Get funded with Traders Central to kickstart your trading career and make the profit that you deserve, and you will get access to TradingView, my FX book, and many more, and enjoy Traders Central ecosystem and so much more on their marketplace. Link in my description. Check the link, then you will start to enjoy more of the funding. Thanks. Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. So there is so much news, too much news, political news and also economic news. So that combined, it will make the market go crazy. That's why we see the market is going up and down at the moment. And you know what? We're not surprised. And the next month, you can see Russia and Ukraine, they're still doing their thing. And I just pray that they don't really go to war, or maybe let's say Russia, they don't continue with this, because this is going to really or seriously hurt the market. And when the market is something like this, sometimes people, they might think, say, Kenzo, the market will only sell. Yes, not only like that, because when the market does something like that, small news or any update in the market can change direction very quickly. So it means you are not safe even if you're just selling. Even if you're buying or something, you are not really safe. So at the moment, it's just that time to check different stocks if you trade stocks. But us who trade Nasdaq US30s, just know that those ones, they'll always be affected by that. Actually, by small things, you will see the market going down. So at the moment, what I think, the people, they're just taking out their money and putting their money on something which is going to be safer during all these things. Remember, we also have like interest rate or inflations actually at the moment. So next month, actually March, it's where we're going to see countries trying to adjust their interest rates. You can see here what we'll start with Australia. I see Australia. What the next one is Canada. This is NFP. Europe also going to have their interest rate rechecked, whether they're going to increase or they're going to, whatever they're going to do, just know that it's going to affect the market. So we have also Canada employment change. So if we go down, we will see that all this month, actually next month, you will see that we're just going to have like interest rates for all these different countries. So which means that the market actually next month, or starting from now, the market will just fluctuate, reacting to what might happen in March, you see. So if you trade in currency, even if at the moment I was not trading currency, but with this type of news, guys, I'm going to take the trades on currency pairs, because that is going to be a very nice spikes. I used to trade news only, so actually fundamental trading, that to me is not something new. So yeah, I'll be like taking trades from that. I think in my group I will have to give people signals for those news, because you can really make a lot from trading the news. Actually, it's like trading the spikes, right? So without wasting your time, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So at the moment, guys, I understand that people, they really want to make money. People, they want to trade. They want to do all these things in the market. But just know that it's not really safe, especially what's really happening in the world. Actually, you see Russia is doing its thing. US, the inflation is very high. They have to increase the interest rates. And we know very well that it's not going to be like sit well with the market, but along the way, the market will try to adjust. So my point on this one, I'm trying to say, whatever that happened actually, like 2020, 2021, when the market was just going up crazy, just know that this year the market might not act that way. We might see the market starting to move very slowly. Even if the market is not going to sell off that crazy, we might see the market maybe consolidate until I don't know when, but we might see the market trying to consolidate. You can look back here where how the market was moving. This is France 40. Just look at 2019, the market from around this area up to this area. You can see that yes, the market was still going up a little bit, but that was not really crazy. It's not crazy like what happened after the COVID-19. After the COVID-19, the market started to just go crazy up. So that it's something different. I don't think maybe this year we're going to see that happening because we have so many things in the market. So as you know, I'm going to start with US oil. I hope you can see. I hope you can see nicely. I changed the color to like black color. Why? You know what? I need to save my eyes on this one because I'm always watching the screens, guys. So that is not really healthy. Actually, just to watch the screen all day long. So what do we see on US oil? I'll just have to clear whatever here because we need to see a very nice chart. So what's really happening on oil is, you see when Russia, remember, Russia is another country which produces oil, and now when the market, when they start stuff like that, it means now the demand for oil is going to go up. Why? Because the supply is very scarce. So it means the supply is going to, the demand is going to go up. Then we might see the market or the prices going up again. Simple as that. But just because these guys, they always have some secret meeting or stuff like that, sometimes you might see the market recovering very quick. If it is going up, you might see the market again selling off because they all have these meetings all day long, or some of them you can't see them on economic calendars. Then you will just see the market going down or up. Why? Because of the situation of the market. You can see what's really happening at the moment, you see. So I don't think maybe you need me to tell you that, oh, check this and check that. You need to go and check those things, guys, because they might not help you 100%, but at least they can give you an idea of what's really happening in the market. So on a daily time frame, as we do our daily analysis, it's Sunday. So what do we see is we are still on a very nice bullish momentum, even if this thing is not drawn perfect, but you can see that we are on a very nice bullish momentum. Let me just change the color so that you can see nicely. You can see this thing is just moving to the upside. You can see that it's moving to the upside. So what do we do from this area? Do we still buy, or do we still, maybe we say it's overbought? No. The best thing that you can do is we can try to zoom like nicely, very, very close, and see what's really happening. On what I think at the moment, I think the market is going to still push the upside because the demand is going to go up. The prices, it means they just going to skyrocket. Then we will see oil pushing to the upside. But that it's quite simple. When the market does stuff like that, just know that the market, one way or another, is going to come back. I don't know when, but that is going to come back. So we see that the market is still pushing up. Here we reach somewhere like a support area there, but then after the market pushed up, and you can see the market closed about very close to, let me show you that. The market closed, you can see around this area, it was something like a support. Then the market, you can see the market pushed lower. Then now it's trying to do it, to push up again. Around here we have something like this. Some they can say that is a head and shoulder. Yes, I can agree with you. But on the way I analyze the market, I can say, you know what, this is a support. I will only do what? Sell if the market is going to break this area and close below this. I can say, you know what, now it's time for me to do what? To sell. But at the moment, the market is still above that. It means what I can do, I will just try to analyze around this area so that I can get the best entries. Simple as that. I don't have to complicate things. Simple as that. So let's move to the next one. So the next one is similar to what we saw on US oil. Now we are on gold, guys. Gold is also skyrocketing. Gold is also skyrocketing. On the daily time frame, we can see that, you know what, we had, I don't know if you can see these things, guys, but I hope you see this. Let me change the color so that everyone can see. We had this resistance there. So the market just broke out of that. Do you see that? The market just broke out of that. And what I love is the market gave us a very nice retest. And from that retest is that the market pushed up again to show that, you know what, I'm respecting this. You can see this area here. The market broke. You can see a red candlestick there. Then the market pushed up. So for us to buy, if you still remember on Friday, I said we should have a small rejection before we can say we can buy. That small rejection is called a higher low. When the market is creating that higher low, just know that the market it's about to turn again. It's just breathing before it pushes up. So at the moment, I'm still expecting gold to push the upside, especially of exactly what's really happening in the market. I told you to check the news, check what's really happening. The more the USD is under pressure, people they will invest more in gold, and gold, that's why we see gold is pushing up. Why? Because now the market is going sideways. Then people they want to put their money in something which is very safe. Simple as that. So you don't need to just trade and not understanding these things. If you understand them, even if you lose, you will understand, oh, I messed up when it comes to this. But if you don't understand those things, sometimes you end up just thinking maybe the market is a scam, even if it's not a scam. The scam is you because you don't want to learn. If you have a very, very small, or maybe, let me say small, or I don't know if it's that, or if you don't have enough knowledge, sometimes you think things, they rip you off just because you just don't understand. So understanding things, it's a key for you to see the bigger picture, right? So what do we see here is I expect the market to continue doing something like this, pushing to the upside, right? Until we see the dollar, everything like with inflation is getting better or everything like that, it's where we can say, you know what, now it's time to buy what? Dollar. Then it's where we're going to see the market going to the opposite side. But at the moment, gold is still going to push to the upside. Simple as that. So let's move to the next one. I don't want to make this video very long, guys, so that I don't really waste your time. But the best thing that you can do is don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash it. So here it's Forex40. Unfortunately, I'm not going to cover that. So we can push to GERMAN40. Where's GERMAN40? Okay, where is GERMAN40? Okay, so here is GERMAN40, and this is daily time frame. So on daily time frame, we can clearly see that, you know what, we have a zone on this thing. You can see that since 2021 May, I think it's May, exactly, it's May, since 2021 May, this area is being respected like seriously crazy. And even now, we can see that the market is back around those areas. So what do you see with that? It means when the market reaches this area, mostly the market will push up. Actually, it's now like almost a year now, because this thing is since last year. You can see the market touched around this area. Even if some they don't really reach there, you can see, but some they did touch. But around there again, you can see around this area, we can call that another zone, because if we check again, like mostly the market also turned from that area also, and like more than candlesticks, more than like 20 or 30 candlesticks respected those that area. Actually, that gives us a zone now that we can simply say, you see this zone, there is a zone where we can just call a support. So if that is going to be broken, it means, or it's going to show us, you know what, the market is seriously on a bearish momentum. Why? Because the market is being playing above this zone. So what we expect is we expect the market to push to the upside, respecting this support area. Respecting this support area. And it's perfect because you can see that actually this area is not like is maybe difficult to identify, maybe unless if maybe you don't know how to analyze, but it's not actually difficult to identify. It means actually if you trade GERMAN40, it's not really easy for you to lose if you follow support and resistance. At the top, you can see at the moment that we have something like a resistance. I'm not going to talk about this area. Why? Because it's like really, really old. What I can talk about here is the current one here. After, I think around December, we saw the market push into the lower side. And from that, we see that the market has been respecting that area for some time. But again, even if it's respecting that area, we also have another area here, and we also have another area here where we can call that a resistance, which means the market is now on a wedge. Can you see that? The market is doing something like this and like this. Do you see that? So, which means now the market, we're just waiting for the market to take a direction, whether breaking the resistance or maybe breaking the support area, so that we can conclude and say, you know what, now we sure that it's time for us to do what? To buy or to sell. If we want to buy, we can wait for the market. Already the market is there. I think it's here. We can wait for the market to give us a small indication that, you know what, I'm respecting this area, then we can buy. But around this area also, it's where we're supposed to do what? To sell. Only if the market is going to break this area, we can say what? We continue to do what? To buy again. But at the moment, that is not happening. That is not happening. And remember, it's possible that the market might break this area. Way too possible. Way too possible. It's possible that the market might break that support, and maybe we will see the market going crazy low. If maybe there's going to be a war, then it's going to be like seriously crazy. It's going to be seriously crazy. The best thing that you can do is just make sure that you stay out of some markets. Maybe go to something which is not really affected by that, right? And you can easily see that when the market it's pushing. When the other one is pushing up, the other one is pushing down. Simple as that. So let's move to the next one, which is US30. So on US30 here, guys, let me just remove whatever that is here. US30 is also affected by whatever that is happening, especially the Russia thing, right? It's also affecting US30. So, but around US30 also, we have something which is not quite similar to what we saw on GERMAN40. But when we draw, we see something here. We can see that they do correlate, even if they don't really correlate 100%. But we see that around this area where the market is at the moment is an area where the market mostly find its support. And even here, yeah, I think this thing is quite, let's say, is quite similar to what we saw on GERMAN40, because you can see from May up to now, the market has been, this area is never broken. This area has never broken. 33,200. This area has never been broken. You can see if we can push to the right side and we make this a zone. A zone, guys, when we say a resistance, it's like a wall. When the market reaches there, the market might try to penetrate that, but the market will not break that. So it means the market is seriously doing what? It's seriously respecting that. Yes, sometimes the market won't touch that, but we should be smart enough to understand that yes, the market won't always come here. Why? Because if it comes here, everyone will just know that, oh, when the market comes here, we will just buy. So the market won't always do that, because the market doesn't want to make things easy for us, right? So what do we see, guys? What I know is the market is on seriously bearish momentum. So what can we do? Let me increase this. Yeah, it's something like this actually. So what can we do now? Actually, there's not much that we can do unless, or maybe, unfortunately, we already reached the support area. So it means if we need to sell, let's wait for the market to break this area. If that is not broken, it's where we might see the market trying to push up. But I think if it's trying to do that, we might see the market pushing up with some consolidation or ranging market. I don't think the market will just push up straight like that unless if there is good news. Let's say now what I think at the moment, if we follow Russian news, whatever that they're doing at the moment, if we find out that they breaking down, they're no longer going to push or whatever, they're not going to fight with Ukraine, I know that is going to push the market to the upside. But remember, don't forget about the inflation and interest rate. But for short term, I think the market might push to the upside. Then we'll just wait for the next month for the inflation. But for now, if we're going to hear any good news about Russia and Ukraine, I know that it's going to give us some very nice push. But if not, we might see the market keep pushing lower. We might even break this area. That's possible because actually that is going to be a war. Simple as that. I don't think maybe when people they invade other country, I don't think maybe they just fighting like boxing or something like that. They shoot, guys. It's just a war. It's a war, and you know when if that is going to happen, we might see the market like seriously dropping. Seriously, like I don't know. We can just say the market crash, something like that. So you should be like seriously careful about that. But I'm just hoping for the good news so that we can have some nice buys. But around this area, I can't advise anyone to buy, sorry, to sell here. Even to buy, I understand we're on a support. I can't just advise you to buy around here because anything can happen, guys. The market might act like it's pushing up, later on it pushes lower. Act like it's pushing up, but when you check, actually the market is actually pushing to the lower side. Simple as that. So we just need to be safe. Yes, at the moment the market is on a support where supposed to do what? We're supposed to buy. But if doesn't happen, there's nothing we can do. We just need to understand what's really happening at the moment. But we are on a very nice support area where we're supposed to do what? To buy according to the strategy. Unfortunately, the fundamentals, they are not like that. So I've been talking. Now we are, please guys, while I'm still drinking this, you can just smash that subscribe button. You can support the channel by clicking the join button below and get exclusive content and daily analysis. You can get free stock and up to 3,500 each and access zero commission professional trading platform. Link in my description, or maybe it's useful. Please smash that subscribe button, like with your friends, guys. So what do we see on Nasdaq, guys? So on Nasdaq, when the market is going down like this, I'm not even surprised. The market has been going up crazy, and we benefited from there. We benefited from there. You can see this is crazy. You can see that. And when we checked before, the market, yes, was going up, but not similar to what we saw after the pandemic. After the pandemic, the market actually started going like seriously crazy up. But the market is trying to reverse that. Maybe this might push the market to the lower side, but in the long run, if that is going to be a thing, let's say the market is going to go to the lower side. Let's say maybe the market reaches this area. Let's say the market reaches this area. So we know that the market, as long as we have this area at the moment, it's already in the records. It means it's going to be easy for the market to go back. Even if it goes back slowly, we know that, you know what, it's easy for us to reach that area. But for a new area, like from this area to there, it's a bit of a job because the market has to break those areas and everyone is just talking about them. But when the market is going low, even now, if we are here and if maybe we have some positive news, it's going to be easy for the market to reach this area. Way too easy. if everything is positive. But at the moment, things are not in the favor, especially for tech stocks. We see them suffering so much at the moment. But what can we do? There is other things that we can do. We can just keep selling. Actually, this is an opportunity. You know, it's very good thing actually for us retail trader, because we don't hold trades longer. It means we can have that opportunity. If maybe there's going to be war or whatever, it means we can have opportunity to sell. We're not bound only to buy positions only. We can still sell when the market is going low. So at the moment, we have this area as a support, a recent support. But if we go back, that doesn't really give us something that maybe we can connect with. So it means this is just a recent area where we can just call it a resistance for now, right? So it means if, let's say, if the market is going to break this area, let me zoom that. If the market is going to break this area, we expecting the market to keep selling lower and lower. Yes, the market might try to recover, but we might see the market keeping, keep going to the market might keep going lower and lower from there. Why? Because we see what's really happening. But I'm just hoping for the good news. I hope maybe but the one that we can skip, I know, is interest rate. That might also keep the market to the lower side. Easy as that. I don't know where this thing will reach, but I know that might also keep the market to the lower side. But I don't think maybe it's going to be like seriously crazy. I think that maybe it might reach, let's say, 13,000 maybe, before maybe we see the market trying to recover very slowly, something like that. But at the moment, I'm just very afraid or very scared of what might happen with Russia and Ukraine. I'm just praying that doesn't happen, so that we have a very, very stable market. But if that is going to be is going to happen, we might still make very quick cash when the market is selling. You should know about that. To join our winning team, get VIP signals for only $150. You pay once, then you're done. It's lifetime. And also you can get MT4 and MT5 signal indicator, which is going to provide you with the signals. Bye.